Okay, so I'm looking at the Bitcoin, and by the way, it's Wednesday, December 19th, 2018. And I made a video the other day, or the other week, I should say. Um, and I think Bitcoin at that time might have been 3,200, 3,300. I think it was about a week ago I made the video. So you're looking at a $500 swing in the course of about a week to 10 days. So when we last spoke, I was talking about how not to be discouraged in this kind of market. How, as a matter of fact, to be encouraged because there were buying opportunities. Okay, so we are now revisiting this, and I'm toggling back and forth through the coin ranking. So actually Bitcoin is at 37.97, which is very encouraging, much more so than it going the other way. But one of the things that I like to look at on the recovery of Bitcoin is the recovery of, I guess what you would say are quality altcoins. And so, for instance, like in terms of the 24-hour change, you could look at Bitcoin, and its 24-hour change was about 7.5%. But now Bitcoin Cash, 32% in the same 24-hour period, right? So I'll call Bitcoin Cash, kind of like a main coin since it's forked off of Bitcoin. But let's look at some of the other altcoins that I'm really talking about, and they're nowhere near that substantial 32%. So let's face it, how many things go up 32%, right, in a 24-hour period? But 10% is not unreasonable in cryptos. So look at Tron, for instance. Tron in that same period, 14% increase. Monero, almost 10%. IOTA, 10%. Binance Coin, 10%. Ethereum Classic, 13%. Waves is one that probably need to do some research on, because Waves have been in the news lately. But Waves went up 40%. And Waves would definitely be considered an altcoin, even given its own ecosystem. It's still an alt. Maker, 15% increase. Tezos went up 9%. Amisago went up almost 12%. 0x went up 16%. Quantum went up 11%. Lisk, 20%. Decred, 11%. Nano, 14%. Digibyte, 14%. Right? So the recovery of Bitcoin is substantial, not only for the overall economy, but the recovery of Bitcoin is very, very substantial, or can be very substantial for the right altcoins. So again, here we are 10 days later or so, and we are seeing, I wouldn't call it a recovery at this point. 2 days that I've been seeing an increase. I wouldn't call it anywhere near recovery, but it's promising nonetheless, because we've been in a bear for almost 13 months. So obviously it's encouraging. So we're going to revisit this thing again, and I'm still saying that we're nowhere near the crossover. So continue to build your position. It's still at levels that are very depressing. So continue to build your position, and who knows what's in store for you in the coming months and years. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But I just wanted to revisit that because we were talking about the market in a very bearish state 10 days ago, and so now we're seeing a different thing. And I want to point something out to you, like I pointed out in the other video, and that is, as the market recovers, you will see people jump on the bandwagon. For some reason, that's how the psychology of it works, right? When it's down, and I was telling you, be buying in this market, people are not usually going to buy when things are in the red, right? It makes them think that they're throwing good money after bad. But as the recovery takes place and we start to see things go from red to green, people begin to get on the bandwagon. And the more and more the uptick, the more and more the people get on the bandwagon and benefit the people who was on at the train's platform before the train started moving. So either way it goes, it's an interesting thing to watch. So get on it, and as the market begins, because again, all of this infrastructure is coming into it. You're getting mainstream. They're finding out how to institutionalize the whole thing. You of course got the FOMO thing going, fear of missing out. So you got the institutions coming on. You're getting people wanting to accelerate the whole atomic swap thing so that you can go between coins. Coinbase just started doing this, where you can be able to trade in something other than just Bitcoin, so that people don't have to do 2 transactions. You've got all kinds of people coming on board. You got people coming on board who are part of the NASDAQ ecosystem. You have governments coming on board. Venezuela has got a legitimate cryptocurrency. Several other third world nations are coming on with their cryptocurrencies. You got Facebook talking about dealing with a cryptocurrency. And by the way, I think that Facebook, I don't know about the technicality, but Dogecoin, D-O-G-E coin, I think is going to be on Facebook's platform if Facebook doesn't build a platform for its own coin. But so this is just going to be exciting. It's going to be an exciting thing because more and more people are accepting the cryptocurrency space and the blockchain technology. So what that says to me is that it is not going away. Okay, so given that it's not going away, it's a matter of when do you invest? Do you do it now or do you do it later? Right? Stellar just popped into my mind. Stellar with their lumens. This is going to be something that is going to catch on in a lot of countries that are going to apply mobile apps to payments. Very, very important in third world countries. But either way it goes, I'm just saying we're going to look at the market again in a week or two just to see how it's going. What goes down must go up, is what I say. So we'll see you, and until next time, this is Crypto G.